Hey, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Abriana, brand and web designer at Black Unicorn Creative, and I help horse business owners create authentic brand strategies and develop online marketing that fits into their daily lives. So today we are talking about email marketing. What is it? Why is it important? And how you can use it in your horse business. Let's get into it. If you've watched my previous videos on why I chose to focus on, or why I chose to not focus on Facebook and Instagram for marketing so much this quarter, then you know there was an outage like a few weeks ago, and everyone was like, "Bleh, you need to have an email list." You do, you do, you know. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. You do, but a lot of people don't know why it's important, don't know what they can do with it. So there's going to be a couple videos talking about email marketing specifically and what you can do to make that work for your business. So I know a lot of people are wondering, like, why, girl, why? I'm trying to post on social media, I'm trying to run my business, now I got to email people too. Yes, friend, you do. The first reason why email marketing is so important is because this is the only data that you own, right? So when you are on these third-party platforms like social media, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, um, Twitter, LinkedIn, you don't own any of the connections that you were making. You don't actually have a real relationship with these people. You can't hit them up if any of these platforms go down and be like, "Girl, that was crazy, right? Okay, let's talk about this thing that I got going on." You don't own any of that data. And so having an email list means that you own it and you can connect with people despite not having those third party services. So being able to communicate directly with these customers, you can personalize the experience. And I know that sounds really crazy, but when you really get into email marketing and get into segmenting and tagging your lists, you can say, "Hey, this portion of my list is interested in this particular product or this particular service. Let me write emails to them that will speak directly to them and what they're experiencing and what they are going through, instead of broadcasting it to everyone and, potentially getting a lot of unsubscribes because they're like, I liked you for your content, but I'm not interested in that." Right? So you can really target the different types of people in your list and create an email experience for them that causes them to actually engage with you and your business. Now, a lot of times, email marketing isn't just for promotions. It's not just for trying to increase sales or increase leads. No, if you are, say, like a lesson barn or something where you have the same clients all the time, having this communication is so key for just sharing what's going on in your barn. So whether you go through an email service provider or you have a collection of emails that you use on Gmail, it is important to be able to communicate with your audience, your customers, and give them updates. Let them know when there are changes of plans. Let them know when there are emergencies. Let them know when something is new or different going on in your business. Any, you know, I'm not going to say alerts, but anything that they need to be privy to, you can shoot that via email And you can see, if you use an email service provider, you can see the opens, how many people have opened your email. You can see how many people are actually clicking the links in your email. Getting that data is so important so that you know how you are engaging with your audience. Now, this is more effective than social media. Like I said, you're confined to the whims of the algorithm, right? So the amount of people that see your posts is not the amount of people that follow you, but the amount of people that receive your emails. If they are good quality emails, they are likely a higher amount of people going to open them than the people that would see a post on social media, right? So when we are looking at, algorithm versus email opens, you have a higher chance of having those email opens than you do trying to fight the algorithms, or trying to be happy, or mesh with the algorithms, whatever the case may be. Having an email list increases brand awareness. This is where we start talking about lead magnets and lead generation and getting people on the list and saying, hey, having a welcome series, saying, welcome to my email list. I'm so glad you are here. Let me tell you a little bit about me, yada, yada, bing, bong, all those things. That's where you start to reel people in and get them engaged in your brand story and what you have to offer. The next thing is that emails allow you to send direct value. You can put more in there than you would in a caption, and the likelihood that people would actually read it is a little bit higher. And you will be able to say, there's this specific thing that I want you to know. It's in the email header, it's a promotion, it's a sale, it's a alert, it's something that I specifically want you to know. And the chances are that people will actually get it and see it versus scrolling past a post that they might not even see. The next thing is, when it comes to marketing and promoting yourself, it's one of the lower cost avenues of self-promotion versus running paid ads, print marketing, billboard, like all of those things. It's a lower cost, lower barrier to entry than some of those other marketing avenues. And so when you are on a shoestring budget, like many of us are when we are first starting our business, you can use different email services. A lot of them are free up until a certain amount of subscribers, or they're free until you need these different features. Use that to your advantage, and then make it so that you are using this email marketing to help bring in the revenue that will pay for the email marketing, right? Again, it is still lower cost, and with social media nowadays, you have to pay to play. If you want more people to see your stuff, you have to pay for that, because there are so many people on these platforms now, and these platforms are businesses. So they want to get their coin, okay? And in return, show you to more of your audience. Email marketing does a great job at increasing the traffic to your site. If you say, hey, I have a promotion here, click here, and it'll be added to your cart. Boom. Easy peasy. And they say, oh, dang, yeah, I saw that on Instagram. I was going to click that, but here's a direct link. Boom. If you share a new blog post, they'll say, yeah, actually, I'm interested in that. Let me go read that. Boom. That gets more eyes on your site, which gives you more data as into where your audience is coming from. That gives you more insight into what decisions you need to make for your business, so that you can maximize on your audience and where they're coming from. If you know that you are having more people coming from mobile phones, you can make sure, which you should already, that your site is incredibly mobile responsive, or that it's super easy. The button to buy is like in the top before they even have to scroll down their phone, right? You can make all of these different decisions. If you say, it looks like a lot of my audience is coming from the Midwest, and you can start to tailor some of your content to, hey, I know it's getting cold. What are y'all doing for this? Or here are the top 3 things you should do when it gets cold with your horses. Stuff like that. You can start making more informed decisions because you're getting more traffic to your website, more data, and you're able to make informed decisions based on facts and not feelings. The last thing that is super key when having an email list or working on email marketing is that you can get feedback. Now, this is something that I am working on. And so I have integrated it into my site and into my welcome series and into my email list. A lot is to collect feedback. Again, like we said, making decisions based off of facts, not feelings, collecting data, always doing market research. I like to set it and forget it and let the market research happen for me. I want to know that there is something collecting data for me at all times. And so you can collect feedback from your clients, customers, your audience, whether it be about something specifically that you have done, something that is like a current event, like how do we feel about roll curl in the Olympics, like stuff like that. You can always collect that feedback and say, okay, this is how I know how to make more content. This is how I know what exactly my audience cares about. So I'm going to focus on that. I hope that has helped you guys today kind of figure out why you need email marketing. I'm going to do a couple more videos about my favorite email marketing tools and the different type of emails that you can share with your audience if you are running an equine business. So stay tuned for those videos and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I will see you guys next time.